I am pissing. Pam pam pam. Hey, ma'am. எங்க இருக்க? ஸ்கார்ல யாரு? Hello?
I prefer the three broomsticks to the Hog's Head. Sirona's a much better conversationalist than Jack the Trap.
எனக்கு என்ன விஷயம்? இப்போ quest என்னது? ப்ரொஃபஸர் இந்த கர்மத்தெல்லாம் முடிக்கேக்கு டேண்ட்லின் கீஸ் வாய்ப்பில்லை. He wants me to practice avoiding attacks by dodge rolling. Wants me to cast on a few enemies. My field guide will not guide me through this assignment, but my map could still prove useful. Okay.
No wonder Raven told.
லைக் பண்ணிட்டு பாருங்க guys. லைக் பண்ணிட்டு பாருங்க. கர்மனை போய் எங்க போனனே தெரியல. ஒரு வாரம் கழிச்சு விளையாடுறேன்னா ஒன்றும் தெரிய மாட்டேங்குது. வேற ஓடுது. வணக்கம் தலைவரே, வாங்க டிஸ்கார்ட் வாங்க. கதவு கருவன் திறக்கக்குள்ள நான் படுற பாடு. திறந்துடு. எப்பா எஃப்எஸ் ஸ்டாப் ஆகுது. சூர்யா ப்ரோ.
ஹலோ.
ஆதியை கூட்டம் வந்தாச்சா?
ஆமா, நீ சனிக்கிழமை சீக்கிரம்
3 மணிக்கு முடிஞ்சிடும்ல. 3 மணிக்கு முடிஞ்சிடும்ல.
ஆமா.
லேக் ஆமா ஆகுது. ஏன் ஆகுதுன்னு தெரியல, பயங்கரமா லேக் ஆகுது. ரொம்ப லேக் ஆகுது. நான் நீங்க செட் பண்ணிட்டால போனேன். லேகா கடைசி விளையாடும் போது எல்லாம் செட் பண்ணிட்டு கிராஃபிக்ல குறைச்சிட்டு தான் போனேன். ஆனா இன்னைக்கு பயங்கரமா லேக் ஆகுது. கதவு கருவன்
போட்டு படுக்குமா பார்க்க மாட்டியா? சாய் எடுத்து வச்சு சாய்
செமையா லேக் ஆகுது. அன்னைக்கு லைவ் போட்டு செக் பண்ணும் போதெல்லாம் ஒன்றும் தெரியல. இன்னைக்கு என்னன்னா லேக் ஆகுது. ஐயோ
திருப்பியுமா?
ஆமா, ஏன் அப்படி லேக் ஆகுதுன்னே தெரியல. கேம் ஆப்டிமைஸ் பண்ணிருக்க மாட்டானுங்க, அதனாலே லேக் ஆகுது. முடிச்சிடலாம். டிஸ்கார்ட் ஆனா இருக்கனால லேக் ஆகுதான்னு தெரியல.
இருக்கலாம். டிஸ்கார்ட் அனுப்பிச்சு போடு.
Good morning, Professor Garlick. How wonderful it is to see you again, Lenora dear. Oh, here. We'll need these for today's
I'm
class.
ready.
கடை கட் பண்ணல வாய்ஸ்
A little treat for your auntie.
கேக்குதா?
ஆமா
Ah, hello. Class, please welcome the newest rose in our garden.
பேக்ரவுண்ட்ல ஓடுது டிஸ்கார்ட்
We do look forward to growing together. How thrilling it is to have everyone back together again. This year will be filled with enchantment and excitement, but the most important thing cultivated in herbology is knowledge. The prudent herbologist is no more afraid of the venomous tentacular than the bouncing bulb. Now then, today we will be acquainting ourselves with the mellifluous tuber known as the mandrake root. Accio. Let's see if we can't make our fibrous friends a bit more comfortable, shall we? First, let's protect our ears. Now, everyone, grip the mandrake by the tendrils and give it a firm tug.
குடுங்கணுமா ஐயோ வா
Quickly! Place your mandrake in the new pot and pat down the soil!
இது ஹாரி பாட்டர் படத்துல ஒரு மாதிரி தான் ஐயோ ஆறு இது வா
The soil should envelop the root like a warm, dirty blanket, putting the mandrake right at ease. Reparo!
உடனே சரி
I'm very
பண்ணிட்டாரப்பா
sorry about that. Yours was a bit mature, I'm afraid. All right then, off you go. Splendid work, everyone.
இதுக்கு
Now
தான் அந்த
for
கிளாஸ்
our
அட்டெண்ட்
next
பண்ணீங்க
task, we'll be planting dittany at our potting tables. You can all get started. I need to have a brief word with our new student.
The best time to plant a seed is last season. The second best time is now.
யாரா தம்பி நீ
I wonder if hippogriffs like knotgrass.
Yes, Professor.
Firstly, well done with your mandrake. They can be rather difficult to get a grasp of.
I enjoyed it.
Actually, I enjoyed it. I couldn't help but catch your enthusiasm.
How kind of you. It seems you're already taking to herbology like a mandrake to fresh soil. Now, as I mentioned, next we'll be planting dittany. Let us find you some seeds.
I already have some, Professor. Pick them up in Hogsmeade.
You visited the magic need. Wonderful. A prepared student is bound to bloom. I've arranged for you to have your own potting table here in the classroom. Wasn't easy to spare one on such late notice. Plant the seeds there now, and you can return to harvest them later. Even with soil, sunlight, and a bit of magic, they will take time to grow.
Okay.
Let's see how to
Plant
balance my
dittany seeds at the
star
potting
thistle
table.
arrangement. Niffler's fancy or roses?
Dittany's restorative properties make it a vital ingredient in the Wiggenweld potion, as you all should know from Professor Sharp's class.
10 நிமிஷம் வெயிட் பண்ணணுமா புரியல இது இந்த ஃப்ளவர் ஷாப் அந்த ஃபேஸ்புக் கேம் மாதிரி இருக்கு இப்போ என்ன பண்ணணும் 10 நிமிஷம் ஈல்டு 5 சரி பேசணும் அவட்ட
Well done! Once it can be harvested, your dittany will be ready to use in Wiggenweld potion. I'll let Professor Sharp tell you about that. Now, what say we branch out? Introduce you to a different sort of flora, the Chinese chomping cabbage. You'll find that some plants are better suited to uses outside of a cauldron. The cabbages do get testy without something to chew. Fortunately, I have a dummy for them to gnaw on. Be a dear and let them have a good chomping.
Yes, Professor.
They're in the other greenhouse. It's just at the end of the footbridge leading out of this room. Your classmate, Mr. Pruitt, has kindly offered to accompany you. Come back and see me when you're finished. Oh, and mind your fingers. They do bite.
Pruitt. Pruitt. Meet Leander Pruitt.
Hello. Saw you on your way to Hogsmeade the other day. Nice
Hi,
to meet you. I'm Leander. I'll be showing you the Chinese chomping cabbages. Up these stairs will take us there. But your lead.
பேசிட்டு தனியா.
Nice work in Defense Against the Dark Arts, by the way.
அன்னைக்கெல்லாம் நல்லா வந்தது இன்னைக்கு ஏன்டா லேக் ஆகுற? அவ்வளோ நாள் நேரம் நீ போராடணும்னாடா.
Excuse me?
Your duel with Sebastian! And he's good. Thinks he's really good. But you outright slaughtered him. It was brilliant.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I nearly put Sebastian in his place myself. I mean, I would have, if Hecate hadn't stopped me.
Didn't she stop that dragon skull from crushing you?
Typical Slytherin trick, dropping a dragon skull on someone during a fight. We Gryffindors fight with honor. You know that, of course. Here we are, home of the Chinese chomping cabbage.
Chinese chomping cabbage.
Go on, grab a few of those cabbages. Just mind your fingers. I almost lost a thumb once. Don't worry, Nurse Blaney put it back on. Trust me, you do not want to go through that.
FPS na edhula check panna solra? FPS uncapped la irukku.
Now, see that dummy? Just toss the cabbages at it, and they'll do the rest.
FPS uncapped தான்ல இருக்கு. FPS கூட்டிக்கு குறசா வச்சிருக்கேன். இது எத்தனை கலெக்ட் பண்ணனும்? Attack the target dummy with the chomping. Hold LB and tap R to open tool. LB na fast. And assign Chinese chomping da irukku. Then tap hold LB கொடுத்துட்டேன். Okay, keep on it. பேக்ல அடிங்க.
Look at that! They'll chomp on anything they can get their mouths on. Mum planted some in her garden last year to keep the gnomes out. Did save her the de-gnoming, but they left her honking daffodils in tatters. Vicious little bastards, aren't they? My kind of plants. Not like stupid booba tubers and bouncing bulbs. The kind of plants that'd have your back in a fight. Not saying you can't go it alone, but... well, imagine that wasn't a dummy.
I suppose they could prove useful outside of the greenhouse. Nothing wrong with a bit of backup, even if it is from a cabbage.
It's chaos out there. Trolls in Hogsmeade and such. You can't be above throwing a cruciferous vegetable if necessary. Dogweed and deathcap has more of them, if you're keen. Other plants too. Ones your parents wouldn't plant in the garden. You get the idea. Anyway, we probably ought to head back to class. Take your time. I'll see you back in class.
Return to Professor Garlic. Para paran garlic. Pundu.
The edges mustn't turn and turn brown like that.
Tar ka asadi.
And with that
helpful reminder as to why we should always wear our dragonhide gloves, I shall end our lesson here. Terribly sorry, Mr. Clopton.
I tended to the Chinese chomping cabbages, Professor.
Remarkable plants, aren't they? I hope they weren't too much trouble. Oh, don't see any bite marks or missing digits. And good, as you do seem to be quite green-fingered. Oh, I'm eager to see your skill in the soil continue to blossom.
Plants offer so much.
Magical plants have so much to offer. I'm eager to learn more.
I'm glad. Herbology is a bounteous subject. Tend to your garden, and it will tend to you. Well, I suppose that's everything. Do come by for a chat sometime. I so enjoy checking in with my new students.
Quest complete. Herbology class.
Hope those mandrakes are really relishing their new pots.
Spell combination practice.
Damned hearing.
To make anything grow, we must first understand it. That goes for plants as well as friendships.
Professor Garlic Oil. Come on.
A great hall.
Natty owner assassinated winner at hamlet called Lower Hogsfield, just south of Hogwarts. Potion class. எங்கெல்லாம் வந்துட்டு செவுத்துல முட்டிட்டு இருக்கா ஒரு செவுத்துக்குள்ளே போறாங்க. ஏய்
This cannot possibly be as difficult as it seems.
Shouldn't there be aurors or someone from the ministry guarding the school after the incident in Hogsmeade?
Professor Black would never allow that.
I saw an aura badge on Professor Sharp's desk. I bet he knows
More than he's letting on about the Goblin Rebellion.
Potions is one of the most challenging and hazardous subjects taught at this school. As 5th years, you will be required to reach new heights of both discipline and intellect. You will begin this term by brewing a Wigan-Weld potion. Mr. Takar, can you tell us why this particular potion might come in handy?
Yes, Professor Sharp. The Wigan-Weld potion can be used to sterilize and even heal a variety of injuries.
It can heal some injuries, but not all. Points for Ravenclaw. Before today's class is completed, each of you will have brewed a Wiggenweld potion of your own. You never know when you might need it. Please begin. Use a strong, even motion when crushing your ingredients.
Strong, even motion. Or crush ingredients.
Please be meticulous when adding powder to your potions. One errant sneeze could be disastrous.
Pinch of Brittany. Harklum juice. Already a drop off. Soup there, you know.
I see most of you have not forgotten how to stir. Not an easy potion to brew.
Well done.
Well done. And from what I hear of your recent exploits in Hogsmeade, you'd also do well to practice brewing the defensive Edurus potion. Professor Weasley had you acquire the recipe from J. Pippin's, correct?
Yes, sir.
Good. For the moment, you can find the ingredients you need in my office. But in the future, you'll be expected to provide your own ingredients. Some can be harvested from the plants you grow in your herbology class, and rarer ones can be purchased. Others, however, may be harder to obtain, and will require you to be a bit more resourceful. Come and see me when you've finished brewing, and we'll see if it was skill or luck the first time round.
Collect Ashwinder eggs, collect dark mongrel fur.
My parents considered keeping me home from school this year after the rumors of a goblin rebellion.
Did I hear Professor Sharp say that you have permission to go into his office?
He did say that. He wants me to get more ingredients to brew another potion.
Brilliant! You, my friend, have been presented with an extraordinary opportunity. You remember me, don't you? Gareth Weasley.
Ah, yes. We met in the common room.
Listen, anyone with a troll-sized brain can brew an Edurus potion. I'm working on something that's certain to be spectacular. I'm just missing one tiny last ingredient that will add that extra spark.
I suspect that's where I come in.
You're as clever as I'd hoped. I simply need a single Fwooper feather. As you'll already be in Sharp's office with his permission, perhaps you could grab it for me.
I'll get you the Fwooper feather, as long as you're certain Sharp won't miss it.
I assure you he won't. Fwooper feathers aren't that valuable. Wait until you see what I'm brewing. Hurry back to me when you have the feather.
Collect Ashwinder.
A well-prepared witch or wizard always has a few potions on hand.
Memorandum. Margin and Box has had an increased amount of activity outside of ordinary shop hours, particularly in the warehouse that we know of the shop reputation. We are adding more RRs to join those that have already watched the job. New addition further. Very bad are Festival kind is a car. It could be that. தலைவரே வாங்க தலைவரே வாங்க தலைவரே ஆதித்ய கரிகால சோழன் வாங்க ஜிடிஎஃப் வாங்கிட்டீங்களா கலெக்ட் dark vanguard furry இதா இருக்கு இதான் கண்ணு முன்னாடியே இருக்கு தேடிட்டு இருக்கேன் written Gareth with the super feather.
Your potion should not be that color, Miss McDowell.
Here's the flopper feather you wanted.
Brilliant! Thank you. This is going to take a moment to brew. You should get back to brewing your Edurus potion, and I'll tell you when this concoction's finished.
Here, brew and Edurus potion.
Should you chop the Dittany or crush it? The wrong answer could result in the unfortunate loss of your eyebrows.
What potion Edurus potion. No. A potion that enhances the drinker's defense by covering them with a durable rocky skin. That's எல்லாம் ஒரு அட்வான்ஸ் ஃபுட் போயிட்டாங்க. Oh my god.
And now we add the mallow sweet, and that's odd. What's happening? Wait, it's not supposed to. Ah!
Get it! Not again.
Oh. Don't fret if you run out of ingredients.
Dragon done. What happened?
Well done.
My Wiggenweld potion's utter rubbish.
What now, Mr. Weasley?
Sorry, Professor.
That'll be points from Gryffindor. Again. Mr. Weasley did not do this on his own. His accomplice will answer to me as well.
ஐயோ என்னடா சொல்றானா
I brewed an Edurus potion as you asked, Professor.
I'm surprised you had the time. You seemed rather busy helping Mr. Weasley brew chaos.
I'm sorry, Professor. I was merely trying to help a friend.
Taking responsibility for one's actions does go a long way with me. I shall assume that you've learnt a lesson. As for the work you did today at your own cauldron, I will say you've done well. I confess I was skeptical given the advanced nature of this class and the fact you're a new student.
I'm glad I was able to meet your expectations.
A rare occurrence. And you do well to remember that you're not a potions master quite yet. In addition to having a solid grasp of how to combine various ingredients, you should gain an understanding of the ingredients themselves. Pay particular attention in herbology. The plants you nurture there are often essential to the potions you brew here. Now, I recommend that you find a safe location in which to practice brewing. You cannot leave a hot cauldron simply anywhere. That'll be all. I think each of us has had enough excitement for one day. Class is dismissed.
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
ஏய் அப்பா இங்கேயோ ஒரு கால இந்த பக்கம் எந்த ஃபயர் ஓப்பன் பண்ணி வச்சிருக்கேனா சரிதான்
Ugh, my robes are going to reek from Gareth's inspiration for the rest of term.
I adore
கதவு திறக்காது இல்லையா? Eat natty ona in lower hog speed. இதெல்லாம் ஒரே கதை தான் எடுத்துக்கலாமே. ஓ இப்படிதான் ஃப்ளேம் எடுக்கணுமா? பேப்பர் இது எப்படி பிடிக்க?
Accio.
அவ்வளோதான். கதவு திறக்கே காட்டாது. இன்னொரு கருவாந்திர காட்சி. எங்க இருக்கா இவ? இன்னும் 580 மீட்டர். அப்பா சும்மாவே கிராஃபிக்ஸ் கிளுகிளுன்னு இழுக்குது. எங்க ஓடி போடணும்னே தெரியல. ஐயோ எங்கேயா இருக்கு? ரோட்லயே போகலாம். ஐயோ இவ்வளோ வசகனை இவ்வளோ தூரம் வரணுமா? யாருமா நீ? இந்த கேம் லீப்பிங் டோட்சூல் கேப். ஐயோ பார்க்குற மூணாவது ஆள் என் தலைவர் சூர்யாவாக தான் இருக்கும், வேறு யாரும் இருக்காது. சூர்யா நீ தானே? அப்பா நான் இவ்வளோ தேடி இவ்வளோ தூரம் வந்து என் கிராஃபிக்ஸ் அழிஞ்சு போய் என் லைவ் அழிஞ்சு போய் புரியலை எனக்கு. சந்து வந்துக்கு வேற வேணும். அப்பா பிச்சு புடுங்குது. இப்போ ரிட்டன் அவ்வளோ தூரம் வேற ஓடணும்.
This looks intriguing.
ஸ்கூலுக்குள்ள வச்சு பார்க்க மாட்டாளா? இவ்வளோ தள்ளி தான் நீ என்னைய பார்க்கணுமா? சவுண்ட் கேக்கு.
It is good to see you, my friend.
எனக்கு அப்படி இல்லை. ஆனால் நட்ஸாய் ஓனாய் பேசுனே தான்.
Hello, Natty. How are you?
I am well, thank you.
50.
I was there, and I saw what happened with Rookwood and Harlow at the Three Broomsticks. I have been worried
I'm all right
about
at the
you.
moment.
If you don't mind my asking, why were they looking for you?
Hello? ஒரு நிமிஷம் அப்படியே இருங்க. ஒரு நிமிஷம் வந்துடுறேன். ஆஃப்லைன் கூட வைக்கீங்களா? 3 constant user 2 தானா? 2 தான். Shit. இல்ல 3 இருக்கு. You don't mind attacking, I can't say.
I've never met Rookwood or Harlow. Perhaps they mistook me for another student.
A bit odd. The two of them pursuing a Hogwarts student so intently. But whatever the reason, you were clearly in danger. For now, it is safe to say that Rookwood and Harlow are a threat to both of us. To all of us. Which is why I wanted to speak to you. Everyone has been talking about you defending Hogsmeade from that troll attack. And I shall never forget watching Sirona stand up to Rookwood and Harlow in the Three Broomsticks. Both of you have inspired me to take a stand of my own.
What sort of stand?
Men like Rookwood and Harlow are the reason my mother and I left Matibililand. I am not going to sit by and watch them destroy my new home.
Rookwood and Harlow are a dangerous pair on their own, and you should know that Rookwood is in league with Ranrock.
I had heard they were seen in Hogsmeade together. All the more reason they must be stopped. Rumor has it that Theophilus Harlow runs Rookwood's day-to-day operations. Taking him down would cripple Rookwood's entire enterprise.
That may be true, but shouldn't Officer Singer handle someone like Harlow?
I spoke with her. She was polite, but perhaps understandably would not discuss details with a student. I overheard some of Rookwood's lot talking about a massive poaching operation that Harlow is planning. I was thinking that we could investigate a bit, try to get the evidence that Officer Singer needs.
All right, but how?
I am going to watch and listen, find out precisely what Harlow is up to. I shall reach out when I know more. In the meantime, remember, I am here if you need me.
Thank you, Natty.
Be on your guard.
I beg your pardon. How dare you threaten me?
South England எந்த லைட் இல்லையா? ஐயோ ஐயோ. என்ன எதுவுமே ஓப்பன் ஆகல. சரி இரு. வீட்டு தின்னாடி தான் முடிஞ்சிட்ட.
What's going on here?
ஏய் அப்பா எவ்வளோ லேட்டாக காமிக்குது. Help the stranger. இதை நான் அவாய்ட் பண்ணிட்டு போகலான்னு பார்த்தேன். நான் எஃப்டி ஸ்டாப் கேம் அப்டேட் பண்ணுங்கடா. அப்படி ஸ்டாப் முடியலடா. நல்ல கேம். அது என்னது ரெட் கலர் ஆரோ? இதே சிஸ்டம் கொடுப்போம். வேண்டாம். அப்படியே ஓடிடலாம் போல.
They must have come this way. Think.
ஐயோ ஏதோ ஃபைட் சீன் இருக்க போகுது.
I've no idea who it is you think I might have seen. I've been busy with my research. I do not have time to...
Victor Rookwood don't give a doxy's nip back your time. Oi! speak of the devil. Mr. Rookwood would like a word with you.
A student? You can't be serious.
Enough out of you.
Leave her alone.
Stupefy!
Stupefy. Trails of Merlin.
Your life ends here. Shame. This is not going well for you.
Levioso!
Cowards! Going after me! Giant!
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
Iva savar porana. Fight. Yarada iruka? Yaar ikki irukku. Indha pakkathula irukana. Then I chava irukana.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
Hey, appa vandittu irukana. Collection section of your seed guide. The new enemy type, you may learn valuable insights on enemies. மூணு பேர் வரானுங்க.
Tiger, we can hold them off.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
Expose. You take this student over my dead body.
இப்படி அடிக்கா?
Learn that in first year, did ya?
Incendio.
That's proper feeble, that is.
Incendio.
You're no match for me.
Reparo. Levioso.
You haven't got a prayer. Is that the best you got? You're a bit dodgy with your skills, aren't you, Smeducto? Serves him right. Oh!
இந்த கீ மாற்றணும். கீ மாற்றுறது மறந்துட்டேன் எனக்கு பட்டனு. ஃபோன் விழுது. வாய்ஸ் தான் கேட்குது. டிலே 10 செகண்டு. சிபி 12 ஸ்டேஜ்.
I'll watch the light go out of your eyes.
RT அந்த பட்டனை மாத்தணும் மறந்துட்டேன்.
Revelio.
We can hold them off.
அப்பா வந்துட்டு. இழுக்கிறது லெவியோசா. வேறான வேண்டாம்.
I'm not going anywhere with you.
You take this student over my dead body!
You will pay for your deed.
Cowards! Going after me! Child!
Tell Rookwood to find me himself.
To your knees. You're going to regret that. I'm just warming up. Stop that rape!
ஹெல்த்தா இருக்கியா?
Leviosa.
How?
What on earth just happened? I've never been accosted in such a manner, and so close to Hogwarts.
தாயே என் முன்னாடி வந்து பேசு. கண்ணு தெரியாது 6 மணிக்கு மேலே. எந்தா இருக்கா?
Are you all right?
I am, thanks in no small part to your excellent defensive skills. Care to tell me why 2 Ashwinders were ready to dispatch me to get to you?
Ashwinders?
Victor Rookwood's thieves and extortionists, his little cronies. They seemed quite keen on you.
It's a long story, but thank you for your help.
Well, you've avoided them for the moment. Priya warned me things were getting dangerous. Best get moving on my research before they return.
Research? Who is?
You mentioned someone named Priya.
Yes, my wife. She's the one who piqued my interest in Merlin. Gave me a book when we were students at Hogwarts. Typical hard-working Hufflepuff. Brilliant potioneer. Has her own shop in Nocturne Alley. She's a travelling vendor. Hears what's going on in the Highlands before I do.
You're a researcher?
Nora Treadwell at your service. Historian and archaeologist specialising in Merlin's work and life.
I thought Merlin was a myth.
Merlin? Of the legend of King Arthur?
The very same. Merlin attended Hogwarts, you know, and I'm studying some curious fixtures he left here centuries ago.
Fixtures?
These vine-covered pillars, dozens of them, all around the area. I've taken to calling them the Trials of Merlin. I believe he created them as a diversion for his fellow Slytherins. He was terribly fond of puzzles and enigmas.
I can see why you're so interested in Merlin. I'd be keen to know more about the trials.
Well then, I'll let you in on a little secret. No one has yet managed to figure out how they work. But I believe I have just unlocked a crucial clue. I suspect that Mallowsweet is an important component in getting the trials to work.
Mallowsweet?
Versatile herb. Merlin repeatedly mentioned it in his writings. I had just arrived to test my theory when I was so rudely interrupted. You see, each swirl in Merlin's writing has a symbol in the centre. That started me thinking, what if...
The Mallowsweet is meant to be placed at the centre of the symbols?
Precisely. Would you care to do the honours? We can see what comes of our little hypothesis. I brought a trunk chock full of Mallowsweet with me. It's just over there by my tent.
Get the Mallowsweet from the trunk.
This trunk?
Yes, take plenty, even if you already have some.
I have the Mallowsweet.
Lovely. Now, notice the vines on these pillars here, as well as a stone swell on the ground. Each trial has these features. Place the Mallowsweet on the swell, and we'll see what happens.
Oh, solve பண்ணுவா.
My word! Did you see that? The vines disappeared.
What should I do now?
This is uncharted territory. I am curious about these piles.
Solve பண்ணிட்டான். எப்படி solve பண்ண? என்ன பண்ணனும்? ஓ, சைடுல இருக்க கொடி கம்பத்தர நட்டணும். ஒண்ணும் காய்க்கல.
Accio. Levioso.
என்ன பண்ணணும்?
These pillars are pyres, and pyres are meant to be lit.
Meant to be lit. திடீர்னு பத்தக்கணும் தெரியலையே.
Incendio.
வரல.
Merlin's beard!
The flames make the pyre sink. These Merlin trials won't get the best of me.
Merlin's beard! How beautiful!
இதுன்னு ஓபன் ஆயிருக்கு.
What a day. I can hardly believe it.
Speak to Nora Treadwell. Yako.
I take it we can call that a success?
We can indeed. However, I now have even more questions. How does it work? I must review my notes. I may have missed something.
Are all of the trials like this one?
Oh, not precisely. Well, I think each has those telltale vines and the swirl on the ground. You should feel free to solve them as you come across them. I believe I have what I need to continue my research. My guess is that each will also require mallow sweet, which you can find in Hogsmeade should you need more. I really must be off. Such a pleasure to meet you. And do be careful out here. Now, I've got what I needed. I shall return to the safety of my notes and books.
Merlin's trial. படா அவ்வளவு தூரம் போணுமா?
Sir Nicholas, our house ghost is looking for you.
ஏப்பா. ஒரு நெருப்புமே இல்லையா வேணும் அவ்வளவுதான் நடந்தா போனோம். சி Summoner's Court match. Main question வால முடிப்போம். Berlin Trails இவ்வளவு இருக்கா 5 இருக்கா
Find him near the Great Hall.
கிரேட் ஹாலுக்கு நான் எப்படி போவேன்? தான் போன போல. ஷிட்டு ப்ரோ ஷிட்டு. 420 ஸ்டெப்ஸ் ஓடணும். கேக்குது மேலே இருக்கு, நான் எப்படி போவேன்? வரும்போது தானே ஒரு நெருப்பு ஆன் பண்ணி விட்டேன். லைன் வருது.
I should investigate.
ஐயோ ஹெட்லெஸ் நிக்கா. ஜாஃபர் ஜாஃபர் சாதிக். ஜாஃபர் 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 சாதிக் இந்த பக்கம். நல்லா இருக்கியா? சரி ஆளா குடும்பத்தோடு இருக்கீங்களாப்பா? உட்காந்துங்க உட்காந்துங்க. சரி போயிட்டு வரேன். அர்த்தா இந்த நெருப்பு தானே நான் அப்போதே ரைட் பண்ணிட்டேனாடா. எதுக்குடா நான் மறுபடியும் இங்கே வரேன்? புரியலடா எனக்கு. ஈஸி பில்டு பண்ணுறேன், மறுபடியும் முதல்ல கேம் ஆடுறேன். ஆனால் எனக்கு எப்படி போக சொல்லுது? இப்படியே போகலாமே, அப்படி போக சொல்லுது. ஏயா போயிடலாம், சுற்றி தான் போகணுமா? எப்படி போன என்ன ஆகும்? இது பக்கத்தில் இருக்கு. இது அந்த கடைசி டெத்லி ஹாலோஸில் ஃபைட் நடக்கும் அந்த இடம் தானே? வழி இருக்காதோ? ஆமா அது இருக்குதே. இங்கெல்லாம் அன்லாக் பண்ணி சொல்லணும்பா.
Future champion coming through.
தம்பி
Hello there.
இல்லை விடிஞ்சிட்டு எனக்கு புரியலையே. Look and Bradley வேண்டாயா 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 வேண்டாயா. சண்டைக்கு வரியாமா? எதுக்கு எனக்கு ஷீல்டு வருது? நியர்லி ஹெட்லெஸ் நிக் வாத்தானுவ தலைவனே. கதவு திற கதவு திற கதவு திற கதவு திற கதவு திற கதவு திற. எப்படி போகுது? லைவ் கட் பண்ணிட்டு இன்னொரு லைவ் வரேன்.